And we are in line 27. But you are the same, and your years will have no end. And so this is like an empathetic parallelism here, because it's talking about everything that's changing and perishing. All right, but in 27 it says, but you are the same, and your years will have no end. And so that sends us to Malachi 3:6. That says, for I am the Lord, I do not change. Therefore you are not consumed, O sons of Jacob. And so that sends us to Romans 11:29. Romans 11:29 that says, for the gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. So they can't be canceled or taken back. And then it says, then Malachi also sends us to Lamentations 3:22. That says, through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. And truly that's the only reason why we are not consumed. Thanks be to God. And then so when it talks about but you are the same, that reminds me of what? Hebrews 13:8. Can't get through that one. About Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And indeed he is. And that sends us to Hebrews 1:12. That says, like a cloak you will fold them up, and they will be changed. But you are the same, and your years will not fail. So everybody else can be changed, can be folded up, whatever. But God is the same. He's not going to change. Forever he will remain. And when he comes into your life like he did mine, you won't be the same. Praise God. All right. And then so now it says, the children of your servants will continue, and their descendants will be established before you. All right. And so that sends us to Psalm 69:36. That says, also the descendants of his servants shall inherit it, and those who love his name shall dwell in it. All right, so and the descendants of his servants shall inherit it, and those who love his name shall dwell in it. So literally his descendants or his seed. All right, and that's the psalm that talks about petition for God to draw near by David. All right, and so I think that's it, guys. The children of your servants will continue, and their descendants will be established forever. So that posterity that we have is going to continue. All right, and then so even though we may be going through things, even though we may be feeling overwhelmed, all right, we have to be able to remember the things that God has brought us through, and that and remember that God, no matter what happens, God is always there, and he's establishing us. We're established, and so therefore we cannot be moved. So the children of your servants will continue, and their descendants will be established forever. Well, before you, and that's before God. All right, so that's what we have to do, leave everything in the hands of the Lord. So he started off being overwhelmed, and then again he talks about what? About God not changing and staying the same. And being that he stays the same, then we can remain as well. So with that, guys, that is Psalm 102. And Lord's willing, we'll be in Psalm 103 next time. But until then, keep the faith, keep the focus. Just know I love you, and may God bless you.